Lesley Hume, and my current role is at the Cabinet Office, and I'm one of the executive directors of a section of the Cabinet Office. What I do at the moment is look after a big programme which is trying to reduce the amount of fraud, error and debt that is occurring in central government. So I was born and brought up in Zimbabwe. Passionate about doing medicine. That's really what I wanted to do. In those days you had to go down to South Africa to do medicine, and places were difficult, and so I didn't get a place. So I decided to start work on the Monday after I left school, and I worked in a little organisation that was then subsumed by Coopers and Lybrand, and ended up at sort of 19, nearly 20 I guess, running the whole data processing unit within Coopers and Lybrand, as well as all the IT-based training, and then ran the payroll, which had always been done by a very senior administrative partner, and I can remember being extremely frowned upon by one of the older partners, because he couldn't believe that we were allowing a 19, 20-year-old female to run the whole payroll, but also the partnership accounts. And I can remember him saying to my senior partner, "You do realise she's going to be able to see how much you earn." My father was concerned that opportunities in Africa south of the Sahara were a bit tricky, and why didn't I go and live and work in the UK? I was fortunate enough to have UK grandparents. So I came and lived in Wimbledon in '91. And again, quite fortuitous. I was friendly with somebody who worked in the oil and gas industry. They handed my CV in, and I found myself on a big oil and gas project the week after I arrived. I very quickly saw that if you kind of put your head down and worked hard and showed enthusiasm and energy, that people would give you, you'd get noticed and people would give you more work. There is a lot of talk about how difficult it is in very male-dominated organisations, and I was often very much the only female in my field. Being in IT and being in engineering was a pretty lonely place from a female perspective. But I think given the right leadership, it can be actually quite a positive place to be. It certainly was helpful for me to be a diverse person in a very sort of male-dominated environment. Nobody ever forgot who I was. You can balance it with a family and with a social life and with relationships. I am a much better manager having become a mother. I just think there are some really valuable things that you learn, and I'm a much better mother for being at work. Have the confidence to realise that you can be bold and look at what your kind of working life balance is, what you want to do, and be bold, but also be honest and be self-aware. It is about believing in yourself, believing that you can do it, and that you can do it in a way that works for you.